Hey everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play series. This is the second episode and I have been busy between episodes. If we just take a look outside here, I have built a village breeder because I was running low of them. I had to use some of them for other projects. And I made this up in the sky. I'm gonna move it down on the ground and have a constant supply of villagers just under here. Been busy adjusting my smeltery and need a little bit more iron for that, so I can make all of it full and functional with hoppers and all of it. I have adjusted a little bit in here in my enchantment room. Already got a few enchants, silk touch and fortune on my pickaxes, looting tree sword. Would definitely like to go to the end this episode if possible. I have already been in the nether to gather a little bit of quartz, but not really much further than that. I chose to build my nether portal over in this house, which have to be adjusted because of the width of it. Sadly, it ain't possible to make it smaller, but for now that will do. It's only visible from this side here. Looks a little bit odd though. Anyway, still have a few villagers trapped here and there. I have fixed up the edge of this ravine a little bit. That have helped a lot on it. I have traded a bit with a few villagers to see what different traits they have, and found that I need to go to the nether to get a blaze rod so I can make a brewing stand, because I've been in the desert a few times to look for endermen, but haven't really had any success with it. So I need to have a brewing stand next to a villager to make it into alchemist, so I can buy ender pearls with him, with the, I think it was the second last trait possible. So I have in this house here, I have on the understairs, I've made a automated, no, almost semi-automated one tile farm. With 3 dispensers. Here I have a lever to put it on. Then I just harvest it, replant, harvest, replant. The old exploit with the darkness is not possible to use anymore, I found out. So it doesn't remove itself anymore, sadly. But so I have to find another design that can fit in this small footprint of a building. I have yeah, basically not done much over here yet, but still have to adjust. And as well as the backside of this house also have to be fixed up. I've moved the sugarcane farm down here on the ground. Removed one farm. I have decided that I want to have here farmland, so there's going to be a lot of fields. This a building here just over next to it, I have to build a old style farm. After doing a little bit of caving, and of course creepers, lovely creatures. Anyway, I've been caving here a little bit. Found on this side over here, I found a underground cave that basically led down to a skeleton spawner I found over here. So that was quite nice, and I have been a lot of busy with that, that's for sure. Got about 2,500 kills of monsters already. As you can see in damage dealt, damage taken, and here 2,339 mobs killed. So yeah, and like 95% of the kills, and the last 5% is zombie and an enderman. But I haven't been lucky enough to get an ender pearl yet, which is quite annoying. Was caving and found this skeleton spawner. I haven't got a good designer yet to get them from the spawner itself in here, spawner room, and to the stream here with the soul sand. It's also why I went to the nether to gather the soul sand, so I have a stream elevator up here, 22 blocks up, over a little plateau, and then down here at the side. So they are at one health point punch, 1 punch health. Need to have a better stream here from the side over and up. Okay, thank you. Anyway, I've also made a few bows, so I have a way to make dispensers. I haven't had a chance to find nor spider spawner or poison spider spawner yet. Don't really have a mineshaft here nearby, sadly. I have a lot of bone blocks, so that's quite nice. Arrows, I started dumping them over here in the corner. Started having enough of them. I would definitely like to use my my levels a little bit more in the enchants. I only have my boots enchanted, except for my weaponry here and mining tools. I only have my boots enchanted with unbreaking because I just needed to waste my enchant so I could get a fortune. That was rather tedious process to go through. I think about 10 iron swords to get an enchant and a lot of books. And I'm not gonna go that way. I want to blow up my city. I also have to get everything lit up properly, so I can use the swords I've been enchanting. Anyway, I need to get the whole city lit up properly, so I don't have any spawns here anymore. This farm here is just a basic villager farm with 4 beds, 3 villagers. This villager doesn't have a dedicated bed. But he's gonna provide those 2 villagers with items, and at the moment they don't really seem to recognize their beds because they're not really going to sleep. That's rather annoying. So that's maybe why I don't have any baby villagers spawning yet. But I have to adjust it anyway. I have to move all of it on the ground because I don't want to have it hanging up here. Anyway, the plans for this episode is to get this monstrosity down on the ground, and then we'll take it from there. That definitely was not a 15-hour time lapse. Just the video compressed down to the 2.5 minutes was about 3 hours long on the designing of this building in creative mode. afterwards gathering the materials, the stone bricks, the clay, sorry, the dark oak, in the nether, the quartz, all of that different stuff took about 10 hours on top to gather. So that was not what I expected. I have after the time lapse was done, then I've weathered the downstairs here a little bit more, so it looks not just like a plain cobblestone building in the bottom. I haven't done anything in the inside yet. That's gonna be left for another episode. But this here is basically the building where all the villagers is gonna come out from, down underground. As you saw in the time lapse, there is the villagers breeder. Here I have a train track going up. I need to get to the desert and get a cacti to put over here, hopper here, and then and a way for the minecars to go downstairs again. I still have a constant feed of villagers down here. And yeah, also iron golems, they actually spawn down here, so I have to trap one so you don't spawn places where I don't want them, like in the farm. So yeah, it's here's the villagers gonna be picked up. Here's the baby villagers. So far I've just let them out, but I'm gonna put a detection system so I can see whenever, so it detects whenever there is coming a villager out. Baby villagers are popping down, so there's coming a minecart picking it up and then going out. Going upstairs and deposit them upstairs. I'm gonna put off button on as well, so on a very nicely way getting disposed on a magma block or something like that. So when I have enough villagers, then everything doesn't just get over flooded. Here we have the inside of the building. Doesn't look so good yet, but over time it will. I think myself that the diorite I have actually accomplished to implement the building, even though diorite is no one's favorite block, but it made it look a little bit less flat, straight, and plain. So I don't know what the upstairs is gonna be used for yet, but the downstairs as just said. So I like that. I've also been spending 3-4 hours looking for jungle because I wanted vines and bamboo as well for scaffolding. That's definitely gonna help the future house building a lot, that's for sure. Anyway, I did get the vines from a swamp biome. I found one swamp with just 2 trees, so I was able to get a few from there, but yeah, that's just how it is. Really wanted to have a slime as well, to be able to make sticky pistons, or at least just a few, but for now that's not gonna be. I've also been in that direction over here, that's northeast. I found a dark oak forest, so I needed that for the build as well. Spent a couple of hours in creative designing this building, and well, all in all, I would definitely say that I'm happy with it. Then I've been in my super smelter, or so far medium smelter here. I've cleaned it up, all of it, and the super smelter that I made the tutorial of in my tutorials videos, which should be visible in the corner up here in about now. There I have designed a super smelter basically for this. So I have an output chest that's going up, and I found a mistake with it. When you have an even amount of blocks, then it goes perfectly. When you have an uneven amount, it leaves 1 in the second highest dropper. Quite annoying, but I don't think there is any way around it, because I want to have it raised 1 block above the ground. So, and I want to have it in a corner as well. But anyway, here I have my my input chest, and after it's getting smelted, then it comes out in this chest here. It will be automatically, everything will be done. The only thing I don't have is an automated way to fuel it. So I have to go down here, dump fuel in this chest whenever needed be, and then it will be disposed around with the minecarts. I didn't have any sticky pistons, so I had to use this clock. It's basically just a comparator hopper moving back and forth, blocking, and it's not really working the best. But if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. I don't know how I managed to get the blocks perfectly, but I did. So I need to as well find some slime, but I didn't find that in the swamp that I was by, because mainly all of it was on the water. I was just 2 trees standing up on a little bit island of about 10-15 blocks. So yeah, here I have my go on. Here I have my coal wagon. There is going here, but it's just here back and forth with a hopper cart on there. Here I have my 2 hopper carts and a half slab on top of it, with the minecart underneath here on the track. There's going on the timer to dispense the blocks I want smelted. And underneath here I have the return of it. This design here, if I can get by without stopping it, this design here can basically be extended as far as you want it. So far it's only limited in the output if you're gonna use it constantly, but it could easily be 60 to 100 constantly running furnaces, so that's quite nice design I came up with. Anyway, that was it for this episode. I definitely did not achieve to go to the end, that's for sure. I did manage to go to the Nether and spent about, I don't know, 5 hours wandering around looking for a fortress because I want the brewing stand. But yeah, that was a little bit more tedious than I expected, because I have a very bad spawn. I did find a nether fortress in the end. Just glazed it through a hole. And so that's at least something, but I haven't had time to go there yet. But anyway, please hit that thumbs up button, it helped me a lot. If you liked the video and want to see more, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.